First, I randomize my team, and then I battle. How's it going, guys? Today, we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be randomizing a Pokemon team and then using it in a battle versus a complete stranger. What could possibly go wrong? But before we begin, I just want to point out that only 36% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed. So if you think you're subscribed, then just double check, because you're probably not. And if you're not subscribed in the first place, why not subscribe? It's free, helps me out, and I really appreciate it. So first off, we want to go ahead and Google PokeAimMD.com. Go to randomizer. We'll change it from standard to heat, OU, and we'll go randomize. Okay, that's some of them aren't showing up, but we got Great Tusk, Salazzle, Grimmsnarl, Revavroom, Vespiquen, and Roaring Moon. Pretty awesome stuff. Let's export it to Showdown and just kind of build the team from there. And there we go. The team is in Showdown, ready to be exported to our Pokemon Scarlet and Violet save. So there we have it. The team is fully made. We've got Great Tusk, Salazzle, Grimmsnarl, Revavroom, Vespiquen, and last but not least, Roaring Moon. It's a pretty solid team, to be fair. It looks like it could actually put some work in. So with that being said, let's find ourselves a battle. Oh my lord, we would be facing some absolute power with this team, wouldn't we? Glimora, Hisuian Zoroark, Goldengo, Kingambit, Floatzel, and Pawmot. I think we're going to be relying on Roaring Moon and Great Tusk a bit this game. Definitely. I think Grimmsnarl's a good lead to get the hazards up, because they probably lead with Zoroark or Glimora right now. So I think I lead with that. I didn't even check the moves that we've got. We're just going to have to kind of roll with it. So yeah, let's go. And the battle begins. So Logan's going to lead off with Glimora in a Beast Ball. Love it. You love to see it. We led off with the Grimmsnarl. So there's two things this could be. It could either be a Glimora or a Zoroark. So I'm going to go for a Taunt right off the bat. Taunt comes through. Let's see if we can block a Glimora instead of a Hisuian Zoroark. That'd be ideal. They can't go for Rain Dance. Oh, wow, they're a Rain Dancing one. That's pretty awesome. So, anyway, with that out of the way, let's go for a Light Screen. And just in case they decide to attack us with a Sludge Wave, it looks like they have. So we should be able to easily take a Sludge Wave from this thing with the Light Screen up. We do easily take that. That's pretty awesome. So there we go. Now I'm thinking Parting Shot's a good idea. We could go for a Reflect as well. I think Reflect might be a good shout, actually. So I'm going to go for the Reflect. There we go. They're just going to go for another Sludge Wave more than likely, which is absolutely fine by me. This gives us a free switch into whatever we want, pretty much. So Sludge Wave comes through. Is it going to poison us? No poison, but it shook off the Taunt. So there we go. We're going to have to Taunt this thing. I would Parting Shot, but I don't want it setting up the rain. That's for sure. So I'll go for another Taunt. Even though it probably puts my Grimmsnarl at risk here for going for a Sludge Wave. They try and go for a Rain Dance, which is great. So we'll go for a Parting Shot. Get on out of there. I could have Tera Steeled and been completely immune to it and then forced to switch, but you know, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to lower its special attack anyway, as well as the Light Screen being up. I'm pretty sure we can safely switch anything in here and have a good time. So I think the thing that I'm going to go for is Salazzle. No, Salazzle's not a good one. Salazzle has Corrosion, so we could Toxic this thing. But I really don't want it to set up the rain. So I'm going to go for a switch into our Roaring Moon. Sounds like a good one, but we're going to need that. So let's go into Great Tusk. We'll go Great Tusk. And the reason we go Great Tusk here is because, yes, they're going to go for a Sludge Wave here. It's going to do a little bit of damage. Not too much. No poison. No poison. There we go. We go for a Headlong Rush. We take it right down to its sash. We should outspeed here, I believe. But yeah, they have no switch into Great Tusk, so going for Headlong Rush is perfect. So there we go. Defenses do drop, which is unfortunate, but their Rain Setter is officially gone. So down goes the Glimora, which is great. They didn't even have Focus Sash. They probably had Damp Rock, to be fair. They probably had Damp Rock. So Glimora goes down. So far, so good with the randomized team. So far, so good. Floatzel comes on in. Now, Floatzel friends us big time. It's going to go straight for that Wave Crash more than likely. Do we have a switch into Wave Crash? Vespiquen's physically defensive and reflects up, so we could do that and then go for a U-turn into something else, which could be good. I think I want to sack off Grimmsnarl here. I think I want to sack off Grimmsnarl because I don't really have a good switch in other than Vespiquen. Let's go Vespiquen. Screw it. Let's just go Vespiquen and see if we can take a hit. Wave Crash from Floatzel. If it's Choice Banded, it's going to sting. Excuse the pun, you know, because Vespiquen's a bee and all that. But, you know, it's whatever. So let's go ahead and see what Vespiquen can do. They go for an Aqua Jet to try and get some damage off on the Great Tusk. They also reveal the Life Orb, which is great. Now we can set up Spikes if we really want to. They don't have a Hazard Clearer anymore, so Spikes could actually break some Focus Sashes and stuff. So they go for a Wave Crash, which is absolutely fine by me. I eat that up like it's nothing. They're going to get some Recall, they're going to get some Life Orb, and I'm going to get a nice fat layer of Spikes up. So Spikes are really good here. Vespiquen putting in the work. You know, I'm really glad they gave Vespiquen Spikes, and it's one of the few Toxic users as well that's not a Poison type. So that's pretty awesome. Let's go for a Spikes anyway. They go for another Wave Crash. They're just trying to break through us right now. They're just trying to break through us. And I'm pretty sure Reflect wears off this next turn. I could be wrong. But we're going for another Spikes. There we go. Another layer of Spikes will do just nicely. Lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely. But yeah, layer of Spikes up will do. We'll get one more layer of Spikes up. Screw it, why not? Wave Crash comes through. Is it going to KO us from there? I don't think it does. It doesn't indeed. It doesn't indeed. And we've really whittled down this Floatzel. We got 3 layers of Spikes up as well, which is great. So there we go. 3 layers of Spikes. Thanks to Vespiquen. That's going to sting their team quite a lot because all their team's grounded. The whole team's grounded. The Reflect does wear off, unfortunately, but we could easily bring Grimmsnarl in after this. So I'm going to go for the U-turn just on the off chance they don't attack, but they do. They go for the Wave Crash. Vespiquen goes down, unfortunately, but Recall plus Life Orb. And this Floatzel's pretty much gone. It's pretty much GG with this Floatzel. Looking at their team, I'd say Reflect is a priority here. So I'm going to go Grimmsnarl. I'm going to go Grimmsnarl real quick and get a Reflect up. I think that's probably a good idea. So we'll go Grimmsnarl. We'll get a Protect up. In hindsight, I could go Salazzle. To get the Toxic Spike to get rid of them. But I'm going to go for a Reflect anyway. There we go. Reflect comes through. In hindsight, well, really they should have gone for an Aqua Jet there, but they go for the Wave Crash. I think Aqua Jet would have finished us off anyway. No, actually, no, it wouldn't have finished us off because Grimmsnarl's got some nice bulk to it. So Grimmsnarl goes down, but we did set up the Reflect, which is great, as they're about to go down to the Life Orb and the Recall from Wave Crash. So Floatzel goes down. It took out 2 of our Mons because it's an absolute monster, but the Floatzel is gone now. We don't have much to worry about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Salazzle. Salazzle works really well against their team other than the Pawmot and the Hisuian Zoroark. So they go to Gold Member, the Paldea Champion. We go to Salazzle, the Salazzle. Very small, isn't it, Salazzle? So Poison Spikes disappear. They're going to get some hits and Spikes as well, which is great. We just go straight for a Flamethrower here. There's really no reason not to. So I'm going to go straight for that Flamethrower. We do outspeed, which is great. Down goes the Gold Engo. So there we go. Oh, it's a Zoroark. We outsped it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm surprised Flamethrower KO, to be honest with you. So Zoroark goes down, which is fantastic. In comes the real Goldengo. Will the real Goldengo please stand up? And he has stood up. There we go. Look, see, he's over there, Gold Member. Let's go for a Flamethrower real quick and just take this thing out. Unless it's Choice Scarf, we should be outspeeding. They're going to Tera. Okay, so they Tera. That's fair enough. They Tera. What type are they going to go into, though? Are they going to go into Water type, maybe, or Ghost type? They go Ghost type. So Ghost type is obviously a good one there. Means they're going to be able to do a lot more damage with a Shadow Ball. Also means they're no longer weak to fire. So that's a pretty good option for them. Let's go for a Flamethrower, and we nearly take it out. That's pretty awesome. And we get the burn. Salazzle putting in the work. You definitely go on the thumbnail, you. They go for a Nasty Plot. They probably thought they were taking that Flamethrower a bit better, I think. I think they thought they were taking that Flamethrower a bit better being non-steel anymore. But no. Salazzle is just here to slay. Salazzle is here to slay. Yes, Salazzle. Yes. Perfect. Down goes the Goldengo. I can mark that off my little list. And now we have King Gambit and we have Pawmot. So we know what to expect from the King Gambit if it comes in. And that's Sucker Punch shenanigans. In comes Cheese, which is going to be the Pawmot probably. Yep, it's the Pawmot. So I'm pretty sure Pawmot outspeeds us. I don't want to get hit by a double shock. So I think I'm going to go into Great Tusk. I think Great Tusk is a sound play. I think it's an absolutely sound play. It's a good shout. It's a very good shout. So we'll go Great Tusk. There we go. They go for a Revival Blessing. Oh no! I forgot about that move. I never see it. And they've got the Leper Berry as well. they've got the Leper Berry as well. So they're going to revive 2 teammates more than likely and let the Pawmot go down because it's not really doing much against my my Great Tusk, really, is it? Anyway, let's go for that Headlong Rush real quick, and hopefully we can get a KO on this Pawmot, or they just switch out. I don't think they have a switch, though, so they definitely go for another Revival Blessing, as they do, which is always nice. Revival Blessing coming through for my opponent, and then we have to wait a million years for them to pick which Pokemon to revive. The Imposter was revived and is ready to fight again. We go for Headlong Rush. That's going to destroy the Pawmot's life. No more revivals for you. However, as we know, the Hisuian Zoroark is back in business. So I need to real quick mark it back off. Mark Pawmot off. Bring Floatzel back. There's the Floatzel coming in with the spikes damage, though. That's going to be awesome. We now have to make a very tough decision. Do we lose Great Tusk here, or do we keep it around? I think the best thing to do is to go into Roaring Moon, personally. Roaring Moon does outspeed Floatzel, so we should be golden. It also outspeeds the Hisuian Zoroark, so we should be even more golden. They go for a Wave Crash. We should be able to eat that like its note. There we go. Lovely jubbly. As down, the Floatzel goes nearly to the Life Orb and the Recoil, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and go, what item are we? Are we Choice Band? Yeah, we're Choice Band. So Choice Band is pretty cool. Let's go for an EQ. I'm pretty sure we win with EQ. So they go for an Aqua Jet to get some last minute chip damage, as that's going to take them out with the Life Orb. Makes a lot of sense to do that. You want to get us as weak as possible so that King Gambit can maybe pull something off later on down the line. But we go for the EQ and it obviously fails. But I'm pretty sure Roaring Moon wins this for us. So the Reflect does wear off, which obviously helped in the Wave Crash damage against the Roaring Moon. In comes the Imposter, the reliable partner. Does Hisuian Zoroark outspeed the Roaring Moon? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go for an EQ anyway. They go for a High Voice. They do outspeed us. Doesn't KO, unfortunately, as we can go for an EQ now and take out this Imposter. The Imposter is gone. He's gone. Never to be seen again until the next battle. In comes Thanos, the King Gambit. It's going to get some spikes damage, which is great. It's going to get that Supreme Overlord boost. And we are going to go down to a Sucker Punch right now. But it's absolutely fine by me. They don't go for a Sucker Punch. They actually stayed and try and tank it. But wow, they did not. They did not. So either way, we won that because Great Tusk came in the next turn if they took out Roaring Moon and KO'd with a close combat. They can't Tera. Pretty fun game. Considering we used a randomized team, I think we did really well there. We got the W. It was a nice 4-0 victory, which is great. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more videos like this one, the randomizer. Let me know in the comments section. Leave a like as well. Likes, let me know that you want to see more like this. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all the wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.